age in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. A late season clash, week 13 here in our EA Sports college football coverage. Headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. To run, looking to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And listen to this crowd. On the opening play of the game, the defense picks up a huge sack, and they force a negative play. And just imagine, David, being this quarterback for a moment. You were already facing a lot of pressure. You were already facing a great pass rush. And it just feels like a tidal wave of emotion, putting you in a hole early in the game. It'll be interesting to see how this offense can respond.
Yeah, I'm looking over and I'm like, all right, let's run something safe, right? Like, that couldn't have gone worse to start this game. Interested to see how they respond. We can't just get pass happy, right, and put ourselves in a bad situation. But this offense has got to do something here on second down. Got to at least quiet the crowd down a little bit, because they are going bananas.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Jones to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Fields the punt.
Oh, shit.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Nah, I tried to,
Looking for room. It's Chroma. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down. At the 35, he's loose. Found the seam on the left. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bengals.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Paul, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught.
I think it's that cloth helmet.
A little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him,
it's the cloth helmet to protect the head from concussion.
Taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Drops back on first down. Looking left. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, it's Ball. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And defensively, one of the most
important things is
stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop.
I don't know what they got going on.
That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Jones wants to throw it. Back open in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Right back to the well. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
2nd and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it in the 28. It's first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Left side is Brown. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The give on the counter. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out wide right, it's Mays. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks, keeping it.
That's crazy.
For a touchdown.
Damn.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Number 38, set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Pulls it, fired complete.
Really?
35, he's got room. Kearney on the Jets. The 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Driving forward, it's Croma. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
He gets a hand on it.
What the fuck?
He picks it up.
Yeah, and
They
the short
really
field
just-
goals are a lot harder to block because they get up
That's
high
why I
in
don't
the
kick
air,
fucking
but nice
field
job
goals.
by the kick block unit, getting in there, getting their hands
Hell
up,
yeah.
and blocking
That's
them
why I
a
don't kick
field goal,
fucking-
baby.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Oh, okay.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. On the ground with the counter. There he goes. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Direct snap. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
No. There you go. No. Block this dude. No, fuck it. Whatever.
Pulls it. Now the pitch. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
And now the Bengals have it with a 1st and 10. Rid of it on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To throw, it's Daniels. Timed it perfectly to knock
Damn, I
him
had
free
people
and
in the
forces
end
the
zone.
3rd down.
Shit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up.
Ready. 129.
Looking for the marker.
Oh, damn it.
Going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense
Hell yeah.
a few yards short.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
With the catch, it's Brown.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Unloads it left. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole? As opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Setting up the screen. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
That nigga just watched him. Block your fucking man.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might run
What?
the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack.
Yo, like block your fucking man.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. They're all over him. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10
Too much
from
time.
the 11.
That was entirely too much time.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st.
Why
They'll
did
have
they do
2
that?
left to work with before the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Bengals.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Wow, he caught that.
Singleton.
That's incredible.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. Lowers those pads. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We kick things off with Cal taking on the number 3 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Golden Bears coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. That'll cap off the regular season with a mark of 7-5 and a shot at a bowl.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And now the Bengals will bring the punt team onto the field. They kick it away on 4th down. Hauls it in at the 25. Busts through behind his pad. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's caught. It's Singleton. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important...
Makes the grab in their space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Ball again. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Handoff for Ball. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 13 with the carry.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Bullshit, don't
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bengals offense headed out to try to get things going. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Got his man on the right. And now the Bengals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Right side, it's Chroma. Pushes ahead for 1, it's 2nd and 9.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Here's some daylight. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Gives it. Turning it on. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
I'm not taking a shot.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the back. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks, right? These are the decisions you have to make as a coach. Do I want to go for it? Continue to maybe run some clock. I'd love to kick a field goal when it's at 1, right? At 1 on the clock and walk out with a dub. Big decision here because you might have to go play some defense.
Touchdown, Bengals! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Jones wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
How did he get that shit through there?
27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff ball running left.
What are you talking about?
Runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. One possession game.
Both of them came off the edge. Fast as fuck.
Distance is going to matter, and on that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Jones to throw. Rush right in his face. He sacked. This defense all over him.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun. Intercepted, number 19. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Bengals offense headed out to try to get things going. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
They give it to him again. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Trying to run, it's Chroma. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home.
I don't know what you're doing. That's what I was just answering. I don't know what you're doing.
And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know,
because I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, dumbass.
That's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
On the return, it's Mays. He'll go out of bounds.
Oh my God, you sound gay right now.
And that was hardly the return they were looking for. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Shakes off the defender. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Just got rid of that one.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And, man, he really hasn't been the problem today. How about that? He's rushed for over 100 yards, another big chunk play on the ground. They've continued to be able to run the football well, but here now in the second half, you've built your...
And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have one or two and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his defense up in a bad position. That's 6 picks in 2 games.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
2 o'clock on his own?
2nd and long here. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.